Hello and welcome back to the next episode, episode number 10. We hold the line with the 9th Fighter Badger Squadron, and now we prepare ourselves for the eventuality that will come. I am keeping my forces here, and we will continue delaying the enemy for as long as possible, and as needed as possible, until we will win this war. We will increment along here as much as we can, but obviously I am not, how do we say this, not optimistic about the situation. So 20-day increments, or 20-minute increments at the moment. The enemy is going to continue that. Our forces are going to have to pull overtime, but we need to wait this time so that we can get the carrier squadron over here and get them over here as quickly as possible. There is the fuel amount. We are continuing to keep the enemy where they are. The 9th Fighter Squadron is holding their ground, and they will have to do so until the carrier arrives. Now, if we have a look at that carrier, the 3rd carrier group is on the way. They are 37 days out. They're going to be transiting as fast as possible. Once they arrive, we should have the numbers to be able to fight this enemy back. We are still awaiting for our new refitted vessels. They will be done on August 23rd. As soon as I have full refits done and have rearmed the vessels, I will order them to begin immediate movement to the system of Arrakis for defensive duties. Alright, here we go. 20-day increments. We are awaiting... Okay, that's a problem. Sidestep them. See what they want to do. Badger Squadron, head to waypoint... What's this? Waypoint 13? It's waypoint 13. What is the situation with this strike group? You guys still are not done in terms of rewinding your clock. Yeah. Okay, we're going to leave. They seem to now be following. They may be at the edge of their ropes. This may force an engagement. I really didn't want this to have to happen here. Waypoint 16, continue moving to. No, 9th Badger Squadron. 9th Badger Squadron. Go. Waypoint. Move to number 16. All due haste. Okay, how far do we need to potentially get here? 15 million kilometers, that's pretty far away. Let's go waypoint 17 as fast as we can. We're running out of fuel, but it's a requirement. We can't engage properly like this. I'm going to order the JNS Whale Strike group to head to the new waypoint. We're going to need them if we are to fight. I want as many of our squadrons as possible. Okay, they are pulling away. They are pulling away. 9th Fighter Squadron, hold yourselves. Let's use as little fuel as possible there. We need as much of that fuel as possible. Okay, they are moving away. Okay, they are moving around again as well now. Okay. What is the Blue Whale Strike Group looking like? You're not done yet. We're going to keep you there for now. I'm going to order the 9th Badger Squadron to begin moving towards Arrakis. Now, we can think about a refueling chance. There's a chance we can get a refueling option. What kind of vessels do we have in orbit? The JNS Quebec and Arrakis Fighter Defenses. Now, Arrakis Fighter Defenses should have Condors available to them with 1 million litres of fuel. Yes, they do. If we land back there for a momentary time, we can get a refueling in. So we're going to head over. Okay, I'm going to try and land back onto one of these. We should be able to just land the entire squadron onto one. Okay, there we go. And that should be able to get us a refueling situation sorted out for us. I don't like that these guys are heading this way. Though, again, the fact that we've even made it this far is a fantastic news for us. Again, we're going to have to wait for the 3rd carrier group to arrive, and that will take 34 days. We've held them off so far for 6 more days. Okay, enemy is moving over. JNS Blue Whale, you are going to head now back over to Arrakis at full speed. What is the situation with my fighters? Fighter defenses, ship list. Full fuel, fantastic. Detach. Ninth Badger Squadron, head over towards our infrastructure fleet on this side. Move to location there. But yes, no, we got full refuel there thanks to the Arrakis fire defenses, which is fantastic news for us. Okay, that means that we can continue to harass them. So we're going to head towards contacts. We're going to follow contacts and see what they do. They don't like that. They do not like that at all. Let's maintain distance from them. So fleet contact distance. Let's go follow at 5 million kilometers. Yep, we're continuing to follow them. Push them back away from our infrastructure fleet. And in fact, there's enough time now. So freighters, they should have... No, they don't. Okay, freighters, get back to Alpha. Transit time. Infrastructure fleet, get back to Alpha. Transit. Then we have Mineral Transport Group 1. You get back to Alpha. So for that, they're going to have to go over to this jump point, but they're going to be able to get away, which is the most important thing here. So we'll be able to get those vessels away. And we're continuing to now chase the enemy. A lot of this is probably going to be cut out, of course, but we are chasing the enemy back. Okay, I'm going to halt now. 9th Badger Squadron, hold your ground. The enemy is now moving away once more. We'll do 20 minutes increments here. We're holding our ground. What was that situation? Nagato ran out of fuel. What do you mean ran out of fuel? Earth. We got plenty of fuel. Yeah, we got plenty of fuel on Earth. Though we probably need a lot more, to be honest. 20-minute increments. We are holding the ground, ladies and gentlemen. We are holding our ground. I would like to know, though, when is that strike group going to be able to get fast enough? Honestly, just start your overhaul again. Start rewinding that clock. Alright, how long can they wait us out? That is the question. Okay, they're heading our direction now. Head to waypoint, or head to Arrakis. So they don't like that. Refuel, resupply from Arrakis. Move as fast as possible, please. They don't seem to like that. Okay, hold there. See what they do. Okay, they're continuing to head towards us. This is a problem. Okay, head back to Arrakis. Okay, they're holding out there now. Hold your ground. They're heading away. Okay, they're holding there now. Yeah, we'll be in a better situation. Okay, they're moving towards us. They have decided that they didn't like to keep doing that forever. Head to Arrakis. And we'll keep this game up. Fighters, squadrons, we've been able to get them out at least. They're heading back through to Alpha, which is fantastic. So minimum, we're not going to lose those. The Blue Whale, however, needs to get the hell out of here. Blue Whale, strike group, get out of here. Head to... yeah, head to Alpha. Transit. Where is the Quebec? Quebec. Yeah, Quebec is ready, of course. But no, get back. We don't want to engage. The last thing we want to do right now is engage. Okay, hold your ground, 9th Fighters. We might need to push them back a bit, but we are going to hold our ground there. We're not going to let them get any closer. There we go. They've decided now to back off themselves. They're backing off quite a bit, in fact. Okay, gotta be careful. Gotta be very, very careful here. 5-day increments. And now they're back stuck in their little pattern here. Okay, they've steered off once more. Let's get a refueling operation in. So I'm going to land you guys back over here. And we will do some refueling. How long will that take? Do we have a refueling on? Yeah, we do. Detach the squadron. And then follow contacts. Yeah, follow contact. Go out again. And perfect. These guys are doing an absolutely brilliant job. Now, this is not the most interesting thing to watch, but it is needed. And there we go. The first refits are done. The Matterhorn, the Krakatoa, Himalayas, and Etna have now all been refit appropriately. So the Etna, yeah, the Matterhorn, the Himalayas. So we're going to bring you over into a new strike group. So Etna is fine. Mount Rainan didn't have anything done with you. Olympus, Ural, Pyrenees, nothing done with you. Carrier group. No, it looks like those were mainly ships we had in reserve. Matterhorn and Krakatoa, DDG now. Detach you two. I'm going to put you into Etna's group. And now I'm looking for the Krakatoa, I'm pretty sure. DDG, no, the Himalayas. There we go. Now we're just waiting on a next refit, and then we will have a full cruiser strike group. So that is how many tons? 40,000 tons. I want to basically station a full cruiser group out of Arrakis minimum. But yes, no, we now have a full refitted Yangtze, 4 of them ready to go. Now, until we look at our stockpile, they used up most of our weapons there, but they are pretty much fully loaded. So what I'm going to do is order up another 4 of those to be refitted. So I'm going to refit the old Congo class, and I'm going to refit various of these to be refitted. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Get all of those refitted accordingly, and that'll be done next year in April. And we should also have, again, those 2 cruisers finishing up. We're going to need a lot more ordnance to be able to handle that. So we only have limited numbers of these kind of things. Okay, we're waiting. They're moving back and forth once more. We've only got another maybe 15 days. We can keep this pattern up. We can keep the pattern up. All right. We're continuing on here. 28th of August. I'm watching that clock. Is our fleet even... Yeah, there's the 3rd carrier group. 3rd carrier group is now on the way. It's in system. Well, it's on in system. And it is definitely speaking is on the way now. 20-minute increments. We just have to hold out a little bit longer. And then we will be able to destroy these vile Xenos and ensure Arrakis' safety. Again, the pattern seems to be that they want to destroy all of our military ships, all our ships in orbit, before they send troop transports. So that's the main thing. Okay, they've now headed this way. Damage due to maintenance failure on fighter. Ooh, looks like that one's reactor just failed after being in service for so bloody long, holding that line. Well, you're going to have to stay as part of the fleet. We're going to head to Arrakis. They can't obviously catch us because of our speed. So our fleet will be able to move away there. And then we will hold there accordingly. And we will await the situation. Okay, they are holding. They're heading there now. Now, the problem that will occur is Arrakis will begin orbiting in that direction. So we need to push them away. So I'm going to begin following the enemy, and I'm going to follow them at 5 million kilometers. And we're going to try and push them away. Okay? Because if they are too close to Arrakis, they will be able to open fire onto Arrakis, and that is a big concern. Okay, so we are pushing them away from Arrakis. And then we're going to hold our guys there. And we are going to, again, wait for the carrier group to arrive, which is going to be quite a bit of time still. We are still looking at what we're looking at exactly here. The 3rd carrier group is currently 12.9 days, so less than 2 weeks before they would arrive. Okay, they are pulling all the way back now. and we can continue incrementing along here. We are still awaiting a little bit longer now, but our squadron is doing its due diligence. It is fighting the 9th Badger Squadron, an elite squadron at this point, I would say. They've been on their deployment is not built for this. They've just been sat there preparing themselves for this. And they will be relieved, and we will destroy the enemy forces no matter what. I assure them of that. Okay, Carrier Group is currently 3,000 kilometers out. We are 5.4 days away from 40 days. They've managed to hold the line for 35 days against 30,000 or 35,000, 37,000 tons of enemy ships with a capability where they're not really in the position to be able to defend themselves, relatively speaking, very well. All right, here it comes. We are just waiting now. Okay, we had 2 refits for the Aberdeen class, which is fantastic news. Do we want to continue refits for those? No, we will not. We will not continue refits on those specific ones. However, what I will do is I will have the Ariel join with this group, and we are going to call this, we're going to rename this, I'll clean all this up probably off screen, 3rd Cruiser Strike Group. And yeah, their purpose is pretty evident. So that is 1 Aberdeen and then 4 of these missile destroyers available. So they are a purely offensive action group. So what I actually might want to do is swap some of these out and instead go for, yeah, I think that's probably the better idea. I'm going to swap 2 of these out. I'm going to bring them into this group, and then I'm going to move over the Ganymede to here, and then move into here 2 normal destroyers. The normal destroyers obviously providing the point defense capability, and then the cruiser as well as the other destroyers providing the missile capability. Obviously we're waiting on the LCRM 40 for the cruisers, as well as just more missiles in general. We are producing a lot of missiles at the moment, whose purpose is obviously very important to us. All right, so let's continue on 20-minute increments here. Contact re-established. They're again heading towards us. So let us head back to the 9th Fighter Squadron. Look at their deployment time. They've been in service for over a month now, and they're not liking it at the moment. And there we go. We're gonna get out of there, and we're gonna head it back to closer to Arrakis. Hold yourself there. Carrier group is nearly here. The carrier group is nearly here, ladies and gentlemen. And once they are, we will be able to strike back against the enemy. We're just waiting a couple more days now. Couple more hard days for the Badgers, and then they will get all the retirement they want, because they're going to be replaced by F3s and F4s. So a lot of these fighters will have to be scrapped or just put into sign duties or used. Okay, here is the 3rd carrier group now coming in, marching in on their white horse. They are ready. So 9th carrier strike group, hold your position, or 3rd carrier strike group, hold your position. We have the 11th Fighter Wasp Squadron and the 25th Fighter Squadron currently available. For some reason we have 2 F2s in here, which I'm not particularly sure why. I'm going to have to obviously move those over to the Wasp Squadron. There we go. So we will detach and we will begin an immediate engagement. So I'm going to detach this squadron, and I'm going to detach this wing. You will follow the squadron, and then we will move in on the enemy contacts accordingly. I'm going to order the 9th Badger Squadron to head back to Arrakis and refuel, resupply. I'm not going to put them into service. The reason I'm not going to put them into service is because their morale... their morale ain't doing too hot right now, and so they will not be of much use. So we will send them back and send them safe, and we will dispatch the 11th and 25th 11th Fighter Squadron and the 25th Fighter Wing to go and deal with the enemy. We will make sure all active sensors are on, of course, Fire wing, and then fire wing, and we will go and we will destroy them. Now, we do expect to take quite a few losses here. However, I am confident in that we have enough fighters. We have about 36 fighters here, so twice that we had. I am confident we will be able to engage the enemy accordingly. We do want to keep our fighters as close as possible, realistically speaking, though I do kind of like this this kind of situation. Let me have the 25th Fighter Wing. You will become a sub-fleet of the 11th Fighter Squadron. So join the sub-fleet. Hold your position for now, please. There we go. And now begin approach onto the enemy. Contact, follow. Weapons ready. Team fire control. Caprica assign fleet. Open fire fleet. 25th, you guys will assign accordingly, and you will open fire accordingly as well. Assign fleet, open fire fleet. Should all be ready, and here we go. Squadrons are coming in now. 5 increments. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. F1s and F2s unite. We take fire. Oh god, why did you stop? Excuse me. Damage control. That's out. That's out. Detach. They should just be detached automatically, generally speaking. Okay, follow. Come on, we need to fire. Okay, target destroyed. A lot of losses there. A lot of losses. 11th Fighter Squadron is still... Oh, those are all the F1s that just got blown up. Well, they'll get replaced in due course. Assign to fleet. No, not auto assign fire control. Assign fire control. Open fire fleet. Yeah, auto assign fleet. Go here. Assign fleet. Open fire fleet. A lot of ships just got blown up there. No, oh my god, we're not following them. Are you kidding me? I am not going to allow ourselves to lose to this. Follow contact. Follow contact. 28 armor hits. 3 penetrating hits. We're going to take another barrage hit. That's another barrage. What did we manage to accomplish there on that? 28 penetrating hits on one of those. Okay, we're going to switch our fire now. Okay, switch fire. Do not follow you. You're going to follow contact 0027. I believe 0026. Yeah, fire on 0028 now. Assign fleet. 14 armor hits. 17 armor hits. 6 penetrating hits. 11 penetrating hits. Okay, there we disabled that one. Okay, we've nearly beaten them back. We've lost a lot for this. The 29th, start opening fire on you. Unless I am mistaken. 27th, yeah, 29th. Okay, we're continuing to fire. Penetrating hits 1. Eight armor hits, 13 armor hits. We just lost 2 more. 2 penetrating hits. 6 penetrating hits. 5 penetrating hits. We actually managed to continue to impact into them. Okay, go switch, contact. 3 fighters remain. Fire on 027, assign fleet. Continuing to suffer. Oh god, this is risky. Secondary power explosion. We lost our entire fleet there. Okay, I'm going to dispatch... we have to dispatch the badgers to clean them up. Follow to contact as fast as possible, please. We don't want them repairing, minimum. We have disabled quite a few. Who is currently doing ship? I believe that's the ones that were blown up in the field. Yeah, it's clear that our fighters are not in a position to win against the enemy. And in that course, we are going to need, very much so, to be aware of that and to have our, you know, be aware that we need to reform our military. We need to rethink what we're doing, because these losses are just not acceptable, realistically speaking. All right, we're heading over. I'm going to kill this last Gemini on here. Follow contact. Follow contact. Okay, here we go. 9th Badger Squadron. Heroes to save the day. Fire on enemy as soon as you get within range. Sign fire controls or get ready to fire. Okay, we're closing in. Okay, we're continuing to fire. Chance to hit 6%. That morale is not doing great, is it? Penetrating hit. 2 penetrating hits. Got another penetrating hit. Keep firing. Keep firing. Oh, this is painful because of the morale situation. Okay, pull the fuck off. This is a terrible idea. Okay, go for the other vessels. Go for the other vessels. Pull out. Well, we've forced them away. Let's go back for the remainders, the ones that still live. Still yet live. We knocked one of its engines out. That's still moving, probably back to the Aether Gate. Alright. 029, 026. Let's go for 029 first. It's the morale problem that was causing those hit chances. Follow. Ship contact 029. Sign fleet. Penetrating hit. Target destroyed. Fantastic. Move on to 028. Assign fleet. Penetrating hit. Enemy destroyed. Is trying to ram us. 3 penetrating hits. 2 penetrating hits. Yep. Enemy ship destroyed. And heading on to the last one remaining, which will be 026, which is currently sitting there. Open fire onto that. Assign fleet. And destroyed. Badger Squadron claims victory. The battle is over. The Battle of Arrakis is over. We will give the vessels, or give all the officers with the selected command types, the ace, Guardians of Arrakis. And from henceforth, the 9th Badger Squadron will be renamed the Guardians of Arrakis. And we will reform this squadron. It may only have 7 fighters left, but we will reform this squadron. You will join the 3rd carrier group. You will land on Normandy. We may have lost many of our fighters in this battle. Many of them indeed. But we will win the war. 3rd carrier group, head over to pick up. Move to these locations. You'll pick these guys up, and we will just pick up the remains fighters that are just standing by. I can officially call this battle off. We have pushed the enemy out. Ceasefire. You successfully repaired. 3rd carrier group on the way. It has arrived. You should be over 037. 0237. So you can join back up. Land on the same mothership and squadron. There we go. 3rd carrier group. We can go pick up the other one as well. And unfortunately, again, we did lose a lot of fighters here. So this carrier is now ineffective. But we now have a new way of fighting the enemy, which will be coming up very, very shortly. And there you go. The only survivors of the Wasp squadron. The F1 Fighter 237 and Fighter 260. The Guardians of Arrakis now sitting pretty. We are going to order for them to head to Arrakis. We need to get fuel over here. We need to get so much stuff over here, and we need to resume our orders. I'm going to unmilitary restrict the system of Zitomir, and I'm declaring victory. Oh, he didn't military restrict the system. Very weird. We will then... I need a tanker. Get me a tanker, please. So we have those tankers currently sitting there. You are orbiting Earth. That is fine. Fuel transport group. You're currently... Yeah, you're going to be refueling from Earth. You'll be coming back to the colony in due time. Third cruiser strike group is ready. We're going to need the first cruiser strike group. So we'll have 3 cruiser strike groups. So what I am going to make is... yeah. One thing is we need to sort this naval reserve thing out. So I'm gonna first off, second cruiser strike group, you're going into the normal naval command. We can just get rid of the reserve. Third carrier strike group, the Mount Everest is orbiting Earth. That can go into reserves. That is fine. So we'll send you into reserve. Okay. Then we have the third carrier group, second carrier group, first cruiser strike group. So what I'm going to make is I'm going to make 2 new naval... I'm going to make some naval commands. We're going to do naval. I'm going to do create admin command. We're going to call this cruiser command and then carrier command as well. Carrier command. And we are then going to assign cruisers into these. Well, not cruisers, but more specifically, we're going to assign up whatever we need. Where the hell did that strike group go? First cruiser, where did I put that? Where did I put that, those cruisers? Second cruiser strike group. You can go into there. First cruiser strike group. I do not know where you disappeared to. He's not disappeared anywhere else as far as I can tell. First carrier strike group. Shipyard Fleet 4. Shipyard Fleet 1. DDCVCA. ODPs. Which are pretty much all done, by the way. They just need that ordnance, which is kind of the problem at the moment. Fighter defenses, no. Arrakis. Callisto fighter defenses, obviously not. I don't know where they went. Carrier group. CVDD. Probably cut this out, but yeah, I do not know where my first cruiser strike group went. Transport fleet. They still exist, right? Third, 2CG, 3CA. Yeah, we have 3CA. We have the Prospero, Stefano, and Tethys. And we have 17 normal destroyers, 4 Yangtze class destroyers. So yeah, we have these 2 operational strike groups. I'll find it. It'll be found at some point. Alright, well, we'll need to get the ordnance ready for you. We still don't have any ordnance for the actual cruisers themselves, which is kind of a problem, I'm not going to lie. Yes, first carrier strike group can now move to Arrakis. The third carrier group, you need to move back to Earth. Oh yeah, we need a tanker. And now we lost Kareem. We don't have any of that fuel there either. Bloody hell. Yeah, third carrier group. What is the distance to Sol? 10 billion kilometers. You can't reach Sol at that distance. Head to Arrakis, and you're going to be stationed there. I need to dispatch a tanker. I need something. Jinsu, you are going to be dispatched immediately to Zitomir. There we go. And now let us continue incrementing along here. We can probably increase the increments actually. And the enemy has left us. Mineral Transport Group 1, we can begin to re-establish our network links here. And we'll have you head back to Sol and unload all your minerals there, because you did have obviously a full load of minerals available. Also unload all your minerals. We also have freighters here, which we can now head back to Sol and refuel, resupply with. And we should have... Oh, God. We should have the JNS Blue Whale. So I can have the Blue Whale head back to Sol. We should resupply. And we also have the Kent, obviously, which is coming over here. The Iraq... Yeah, so Earth doing okay. We need more fuel, to be honest. We're harvesting... If we have a look at the Jovian fuel harvesters, we're currently harvesting 12.6 million litres of fuel a year. However, our tankers are not delivering as much fuel as we need delivered. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to order up an immediate construction of more Jinsu class tankers into Shipyard Fleet 1, 2, 3. But yes, no, we have a bunch more Yangtze class vessels on the way. I'm going to dispatch as the primary defensive armament for Arrakis. Arrakis can maintain 30,000 tons of ships. So, realistically speaking, should be able to maintain everything that we need. For now, I'll just dispatch the missile vessels, is what I will do. So what we're going to do is we're going to dispatch the 3rd Cruiser Strike Group. The 3rd Cruiser Strike Group. I'm only going to dispatch, however, 10,000, 30,000. I will dispatch a small destroyer group instead for now. And that will consist of the Himalayas as well as the Yellow River. So we'll have 2 full destroyers. I'll rename this to Destroyer Squadron Alpha. Oh, nah, we'll keep more names, isn't. First Destroyer Squadron. And we will now move them to... We will move them over to Sisamir, and we will have them move to the colony. And then we're going to be moving the carrier group out of that area. So that is what I will do. The JNS Blue Whale strike group, I'm going to have you join onto this. You're going to join up as in the 9th lead there. We have the Quebec also on station. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the Quebec head home. Head to Sol. Refuel, resupply. And I'm going to have the carrier not sit directly above, but I'm going to have them do 50,000 kilometers accordingly until we get that tanker over here, which is going to be quite a bit of time to do so. Yeah, just have you kind of sit there for now. And that should give us a more accurate representation of kind of what capacity. So we have 30,000 tons. So we can send... And we will send 3 destroyers. And they will provide defensive work around Arrakis until we can, at which point we can get our ordnance situation sorted out here. Let's start getting some actual incrementing along. And also, something that I am going to do that people have been hammering me on for is I'm going to begin research of a salvage module. Because, let's face the facts, there's a lot to salvage. So 5 days on that. We'll get that underway immediately. Let's keep doing 1 day increments here. In terms of serviceable weapons, we need more, is what I am getting at. We need a lot more, and we need them everywhere. And that is something that I will be obviously trying to pay attention to. And then Transport Group 1 just finished up their orders, which is good news. They'll unload those minerals. We'll move some of the Ankings around and stuff like that. We'll do more reorganizationing and shuffle. We finished up production of the Gato class vessels. So hopefully we can begin production of ideally F3 and F4s. We're currently waiting on new ion drive technology, which is going to be a bit of time. Fuel Transport Group 1. Yeah, no, I don't really care for your cycle orders. I want you to go to Zitomir. Refuel, resupply, please. Speaking of, Alpha is currently this weird situation right now. Zitomir, contact re-established. There's the enemy. What is it planning to do? It's sitting there. Well, we can test out our new missiles on it. That's for damn sure. It's just hiding off in the distance. The Kent, you're not going to be able to refuel, my friend. Ken, you can stay at Arrakis for now until we get the situation sorted out here. Okay, we have complete research into the LCRM 40, so I can now add that to the cruiser design. So we will hold on this 4, no, not that cruiser, guided missile cruiser, there we go. We will hold 8 LCRMs, 80s, so it gives us 128 missiles, I believe, total. Obviously quite expensive. And I will order up we'll order up initial 32 of the missiles to be constructed. And I will give them 50 or 25% capacity for immediate production. And we will get those underway, of course, as needed. Okay, 1 hour increments. Contact reestablished. Hostile contact update. Not sure where the hell the hostile contact went off to, but it's a lot slower now, so we can actually catch up to it. What is going on? Nagato ran out of fuel. We're actually now in a stable situation, for at least for now. Heavy mechanized company trained on Earth. And obviously, we'll reform those. Okay, first destroyer squadron. Okay, first destroyer squadron is on the way. First destroyer squadron, we are going to give you the great honor of tracking down and murdering this stupid little vessel. So waypoint 18. You will head over to waypoint 18. Active sensors should be all on, which they are. And we will get you heading directly underway here to the area. Contact re-established. First destroyer squadron is now on the way, of course. We're going to need more tankers to be brought over here. We finished up the initial iron drive, so we should be able to start production of F3 fighters. So these are our larger, more capable fighters. I'm going to order up an initial run of 18 of these to be produced. We can produce 20 of them a year, approximately. So they're pretty damn expensive, but obviously they're much more capable in terms of their speeds and other capabilities. Halibut completed overhaul. Lamprey, Halibut requires new orders. We'll just sort that out for it. I'm going to have you head over, check rating Tau Ceti, please. That's going to be much more important to me. Okay, here comes the destroyer squadron. We are going to have the destroyer squadron then head over to waypoint 19, and we'll see what we can see. Destroyer squadron. The destroyer squadron, your fuel is not looking great. We're going to have to obviously get a refuel supply. We need to sort our logistics situation out significantly. Yeah, there are missiles, by the way. We'll have hold here until we get some more information on if they're coming. Okay, enemy vessel detected. So we're going to head to waypoint 11. Waypoint 11, there we go. Move 2. Come on, I want a test of our new weapon systems. Oh, hello. Okay, you're coming with me, little thing. Follow. We will give it 16 missiles, I think. I think that'll be the amount we'll give. Resolution 15 now. Oh, we need to keep moving. He's moving in that direction, so let's head to waypoint 20. Waypoint 20. Let's move to. God, the amount of waypoints in this system is ridiculous. How did he evade us? Fighters done. Blue Whale carrying out standing orders. Blue Whale, I'm going to have you go over to Tau Ceti. It's ran off. It's bloody ran off, hasn't it? It's bloody ran off. Head back to Arrakis then, please. It's there. It is out there. Third carrier group, come on in if you can actually. Maybe that'll bait them to be closer. Head to Alpha, move 2. And then I'm going to send my destroyers back out. I want this bloody ship. I want to test my weapons on it. Waypoint 20, let's go. Quebec completed orders. We're nearly at the end of the year. We'll probably end the episode at the end of the year, of course. The Gatto, the Mount Vistula. Third carrier group, yeah, just move to that location. Still nothing. Head to waypoint 8. Contact detected. We know which direction it's going in. It's heading towards us. Head to waypoint 21, please. Waypoint 21. Waypoint 22. Keep heading in this direction. We need that vessel. I'm gonna split our ships up. That's what I'll do. Detach the Himalayas. Detach the Yellow River. And we're gonna go to waypoint 21. And then waypoint 8. The Himalayas doesn't have the same kind of center suite as us, but it does have the resolution 15, which is what matters. The first F3s are being built. Okay, it's January now. We'll hit save, and we will end the episode off there. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe. It really does help me out. Consider becoming a member. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. We have fought them off. Very weird episode today. We've got our new destroyers in the area, even though the enemy is evading us, as they usually do. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Please like, comment, subscribe. It really, really does help me out. Goodbye.